So why Seesmic? Well, Seesmic is there to add the conversation element on top of YouTube. YouTube sort of put video in our daily lives because now anything you can think of is on YouTube. Literally, you know, whether it's movies or songs or anything, you know, it's quite amazing. The issue with YouTube is that the level of conversation, the level of interaction is actually pretty poor. Actually, I have a few videos on YouTube, and sometimes I sort of wonder who the heck is behind those sort of stupid comments that I see. So there's not a very high degree of interaction, I find. And what Seesmic is about is adding this sort of video conversation where you can really interact and engage with the person who shot the video and sort of have that conversation going. People want to express themselves, and what they need is a set of very easy to use tools. And so I think that first and foremost YouTube, you know, sort of established the fact that yes, it's easy to shoot a video, post a video. Of course, they became popular because of all that copyrighted content, you know, like SNL and everything, Saturday Night Live, which was uploaded, but there were also people just expressing themselves. And so what we need is to get to the next step, which is I, as a user, I'm posting videos and engaging in a conversation with my own users or my own sort of watchers or readers, whatever you call that, people who sort of are my friends, and what we've been sort of very interested in seeing with Seesmic. And I was a skeptic, you know, at the beginning when Louis, being one of my best friends, you know, said, hey, this is what I want to do, and I was like, duh. And I could see, you know, how they built the initial sort of release of the product, and the kind of initial engagement we saw on the platform was actually pretty telling. And so what we need to do now, the challenge is actually to get it to a broader audience and just get people to express themselves in video. And you know, that will take time, but we have time. So what you will see eventually is that Seesmic will be used even by the traditional media journalists or pundits, you know, to engage in this conversation, because the world is not really longer, you know, sort of a one-way thing. It has to be a two-way thing. That's the big sort of contribution of Web 2.0, which is there is a feedback loop now that allows people to express themselves and just say, hey, you know, this is what I think. Oh, you said that, and this is my view. And I think that we can't go back. When people say, well, Web 2.0 is dead, well, no, it can't be dead, because by definition, it has given, you know, a voice to the people, and people will just not shut up anymore. So that's why I think that all those platforms that create a medium for conversation are interesting.